19th, 2023. Mike, could you take the roll, please?
Commissioner Vyers.
Here.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Here.
Commissioner Morrow. Commissioner Me.
Here.
Commissioner Kelly.
Here.
President Fry.
Here.
Commissioner Barrett sends his regrets. He was called out of town.
Okay. We do have a presentation tonight, summer special events. Carolyn?
Hi there.
Hi.
So I'm Carolyn, if anybody doesn't know me. So brief recap from last year, 2022 was a busy event year with a full calendar of events returning post-COVID. The year was filled with fun and gave friends and families the chance to make great memories. A few highlights from last year: Cream of Wheaton returned to Memorial Park for the first time since 2019, bringing back the original event name. The Summer Entertainment Series returned for a second season and featured 22 bands across 13 nights. The most popular night was Billy Elton with Radio Gaga, with over 1,300 tickets sold. The Wheaton Brewfest added seltzer to the lineup and had over 1,200 attendees. Reindeer Run welcomed over 1,200 registered runners, which was the second highest attendance year ever. As we're a few months into 2023, we're very excited about the upcoming events. Cream of Wheaton will return to Memorial Park this June and will include 13 bands, over 25 arts and craft vendors, the Business Expo, the Carnival, the Cosley Zoo Run for the Animals, great food vendors, and a beer garden. The Summer Entertainment Series will feature 10 concerts throughout the summer, 3 of which will be free. Tickets went on sale this past Monday, and over 600 tickets were sold the first day. One of the concerts will be a benefit concert for the Alzheimer's Association and will feature Jay Allen from The Voice. Light the Torch Night Run will be celebrating its 10th anniversary in 2023. And we welcomed a new team member to the marketing and events team, Sammy Catanzaro, who's here tonight. She's in week 3, so she's very new. I also want to acknowledge the many departments and partners that helped to put on such fun and successful events. The events are truly a team effort, and we couldn't do it without the help from Parks, Special Facilities, Athletics, Finance, Milton Township, and CERT, Rotary Club of Wheaton, Lions Club, the Wheaton Chamber of Commerce, Wheaton College, CASA of DuPage, and FT Cares. We're very excited about the upcoming events, and we hope to see everybody there.
Very exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Any
Carolyn.
Any welcome?
You got
Sammy.
off easy.
Comments?
And the brochure is fantastic. It's just amazing, the quality of it. So, thank you.
No, we weren't
share it with
reviewing the
everyone.
special event annual
And
report.
end of
were
the
we?
meeting.
Yeah, that's
End
what
of
I
the
thought.
meeting.
Ray's jumping the gun.
Ray's jumping the gun.
Again. He couldn't help himself, Mr.
He
President.
just woke up from his nap. Moving on, we need a motion for the approval of the consent agenda.
I'll go for it. Move to approve the consent agenda, items A through E, starting with A.
We need to.
Well, let's go.
Scratch E. Item E is off.
Scratch item E.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Item A through, did we get a second? I'm sorry.
Done after the motion. My mistake.
Okay, are we ready to rock and roll?
Please.
Okay. Move to approve the consent agenda, items A through D, starting with A, approval of the disbursements totaling $808,507.46 for the period beginning March 8, 2023 and ending April 11, 2023. B, approval of the disbursements totaling $374,982 for the period beginning March 8, 2023 and ending April 11, 2023. C, approval of subcommittee meeting minutes dated March 1, 2023. Finally, D, approval of the regular meeting minutes dated March 15, 2023.
Second.
We have a motion by me, a second by Kelly. Comments, discussion? Mike?
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on, we do not have unfinished business tonight. Moving to new business, we need a motion for ordinance 2023-01.
I move to adopt ordinance 2023-01, approving the disposal and sale of personal property owned by the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
A motion by Vyers, a second by Kelly. Discussion. Mike?
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Me.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. New business number 2, we need a motion for the July 3rd fireworks display.
I move to approve to waive the provisions of the Park District's purchasing policy that require multiple quotes for contracts over $20,000 and to award a contract with Johnny Rockets Pyrotechnics for the July 3rd, 2023 fireworks display at a cost not to exceed $25,000 with the option for 2024 and 2025.
Second.
A motion by Pacherich, a second by Morrell. Any discussion?
Just a comment, Mr. President. Johnny Rocket's been doing a really good job for us, and, I appreciate their involvement with our park district.
Thank you. It sounds like a 50s band, Johnny Rockets. Mike, could you take the vote?
Commissioner Morrell?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on to number 3, we need a motion for special events, sound, and lighting.
Move to approve a contract with Hi-Fi Events for 2023 special events at a cost not to exceed $24,750.
Second.
Motion by me, a second by Kelly. Any discussion?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Morrell?
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on, number 4, a motion for apparel purchase to accept the bid from Marathon Sportswear for apparel.
I move to accept the bid from Marathon Sportswear for apparel for the 2023 Run for the Animals and the 2023 Reindeer Run at a cost not to exceed $31,255.75.
Second.
A motion by Pacharich, a second by Morrell. Any discussion? Hey, Mike.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on. We need a motion for apparel purchase. I'll read this one. Motion to accept the bid from Rebel Athletic for the 2023-2024 cheerleading uniforms at a cost of $180.90 per uniform.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Vyers, a second by me.
That's going to add up to
Okay, yeah, that's right.
sufficient enough amount of money. Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. We need a motion, number 6, for the National Restaurant Association show.
I'll move that we approve expenses for a commissioner to extend the 2023 restaurant show at a cost of $325.
Second.
Motion by Kelly, a second by Morrell. Any discussion? Mike.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries.
Motion number not motion, point number 7, we need a motion for the utility procurement, motion to authorize the executive director to execute natural gas contracts for transport and choice accounts for a 24-month term starting July 2023 at a rate not to exceed $4.20 per decatherm for transport accounts and $5 per decatherm for choice accounts. Supplier term and final rates will be determined on April 28th.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Vyers, a second by me. Mike.
That motion should be, that final parenthetical should be by April 28th, not on April 28th.
Okay.
We're giving ourselves the flexibility to find the best price over the next couple of weeks. Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Morrell?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers?
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Moving on, we need a motion for Resolution 2023-02.
I move to approve Resolution 2023-02, ratifying and approving the emergency expenditure of funds without competitive bidding for the purchase of certain vehicles at an amount not to exceed $160,000.
Second.
Who went first?
Ray.
John.
We have a motion by Pacharich and a second by Morrell. Any discussion?
Mike, you want to just explain again for anybody that's listening as to why we're doing this on an emergency basis?
Sure. Our ability to secure vehicles through the normal cooperative purchasing program or competitive bidding, the process takes so long, and with supply chain challenges that continue to persist, we are falling further and further behind in our vehicle replacement program. We sought some input from both the board and legal counsel related to an appropriate way to secure vehicles despite the environment we're in. And we will still seek 3 competitive prices from local dealers that have vehicles on property. So as opposed to waiting, 30, 60 days from interest to or finding the right vehicle through the cooperative purchasing program or competitive bidding to ultimate approval, we're not losing out on the ability to drive a car off or a vehicle off the lot.
So we are getting some competitive
We will
bidding.
get
We're just-
we
it's
will
not
get
just
competitive
not gonna be a
pricing. We're just
formal
not
bid.
using the cooperative purchasing program. And what we'll do is, you know, we'll find for the vehicles we're interested in, we'll find 3 dealers that has that similar vehicle on the lot and get the best price from that selection.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. Oh, and now I need to take the roll. You're right. Commissioner Morrill.
Yes.
Commissioner Mee.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on, new business number 9. Excuse me. We need a motion for Resolution 2023-03.
I'll move to approve Resolution 2023-03, ratifying and approving the emergency expenditures of funds without competitive bidding for alarm maintenance and monitoring services for an amount not to exceed $10,656 per year for a 3-year term.
Second.
Motion by Vyers, a second by Pacharich. Comments, discussion?
Again, Mike, same thing. You want to run through
Explain
why
that.
we're
The
doing
emergency.
this on an emergency?
Sure, the emergency basis related to our burglar alarm systems is related to the company who we had been using, going out of business with no notice and needing to move quickly to ensure that we did not have gaps in our burglar alarm monitoring and coverage. So therein lies the reason.
Thank you.
So coverage is in place. I mean,
Coverage is in, we are.
any
we're-
ne'er-do-wells are listening in.
Yeah, we are fully burglar alarmed again. That's why we use the emergency provision of our purchasing policies to enact it, and we're after the fact now getting board approval. But yes, we are fully covered once again, and we had little to no gaps in coverage based on the quick work of Rob and his team to secure this competitive price on an emergency basis.
I like that reference to ne'er-do-wells. Those are bad people, aren't they?
Wow.
I'll take the roll.
Yes, please.
Commissioner Mee.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. How do you spell nearly well? Okay, moving on to number 10. We need a motion for playground safety surface purchase and installation.
I'll move that we accept the bid plus alternate 1 from Perfect Turf LLC for the purchase and installation of the playground safety surfacing at Briar Patch Park at a cost of $91,480.
Second.
Motion by Kelly, a second by Pacharich. Comments, discussion?
Just to clarify, that is a bid for alternate 1. There is not a base in this case. It is simply the alternate we are taking action on, so.
Thank you.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Mee.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on. We need a motion for playground equipment purchase. A motion to approve a contract with New Toys for playground equipment for installation at Hoffman Park at a cost of $75,675.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Kelly, a second by me. Discussion, comments? Mike?
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Mee.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes, excuse me. New business number 12. We need a motion for pool chemical supply and delivery.
Move to accept the bids for the purchase of delivery of pool chemicals from Hawkins, Terra Supply, and Univar as follows. From Hawkins, coagulator, cyanuric acid, muriatic acid, and calcium chloride. From Terra Supply, CO2, liquid gas, and container rental. And finally, from Univar, sodium hypochlorite liquid.
Second.
Motion by me, a second by Kelly. Comments or discussion? Mike?
Commissioner Pacharich.
Yes.
Commissioner Morrow.
Yes.
Commissioner Mee.
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on, new business number 13. We need a motion for the community center interior renovation project, Phase 1.
Yeah, I'll move that we accept change order number 2 from Ephraim Carlson for the community center project at a net decrease or credit of $863.05.
Second.
Motion by Kelly, a second by Pacharich. Comments, discussion?
No, except that that is the final closeout change order for the contracts, so,
Cool.
Project completed.
yep.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
New business 14, we need a motion for employee classification and compensation plan. Motion to approve an employee classification and compensation plan for the Wheaton Park District.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by me, a second by Morrell. Discussion, comments? Mike?
Commissioner Morrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Me,
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly,
Yes,
Commissioner Vyers.
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich,
Yes.
President Fry.
Yes. Moving on, reports from staff. Executive Director, Mike, anything?
I'd like to once again welcome Sammy Cantazaro to the Park District as our new Special Events Coordinator. Welcome. And we're looking forward to a wonderful summer of special events and entertainment at the Park District. I'd like to extend my gratitude to the Special Events team as well as the museum team for their contribution to tonight's meeting in the form of their 2022 annual reports. And I know the board may have some questions or comments about those coming up. If there are questions, please, for the friends at home, when you answer them, come on up to the podium if there are. Thank you.
Comments on the annual reports?
Who's going to start?
Go ahead.
Okay, I will. Thank you. I do want to, in regard to the special events annual report, certainly there are a lot of highlights there. And one of them is, the event team and event partners secured over $225,000 in sponsorships for the 2022 event season. That's incredible. Nice work in that regard. And I also want to mention at least some of our event partners. We have to mention the City of Wheaton. We can mention the Milton Township DuPage County CERT team, who's always there on our special events, and they do a great job. And certainly the DuPage County Fairgrounds, among many others. But that was a well-done report, whoever did that. So thank you.
I'd just like to comment that many of you probably don't know that Nick Novak was elected to the school board of the Riverside Brookfield High School,
How about it?
Fantastic.
my alma mater.
Nice.
It's still there?
No kidding.
That's still there. It's nice to see staff get involved in their local communities, and so I wanted to make that comment, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Hey, Mike, just a question going back to the special event annual report. Was this a collaborative effort, or was there one person responsible for putting this whole thing together?
Margie and her team. are
Attaway,
responsible
Margie.
For it.
Well done.
Graphics team, special event team.
Very nice report.
So I'd like to also acknowledge Michelle Podkova, our museum manager. Please stand up. Michelle was with us this evening. Michelle virtually single-handedly with her very small team over at the museum puts together this fantastic report. Michelle will also be presenting this report to DuPage County, our partner in the operation of that facility. And for another museum update, we will soon be nearing the construction phase for the structural repair and downspout project that we will be undertaking at the museum, 100% funded through $750,000 grant from the state of Illinois. Thank you, Michelle, for all your work on all of those items.
Yeah, I wanted to say, Michelle, really a comprehensive and informative report, thanks. And Mike mentioned the grant work. I know that that's a team effort, but nice job. But I also want to recognize the increased visitor numbers in 2023 over 2022. So we're doing something right. And, there's a testimonials appendix to this report, and I think that says it all, and that, that's a really credit to the staff. Thanks for your work.
Great job.
That's all we have.
Any monthly department reports? Anyone?
I don't want to disappoint anyone.
Go ahead.
Terry has his tabs.
He's got his tabs.
I did attend a superhero run, leaving generally from Memorial Park and then ending up there. Great work, very creative. I know that we had a little less than 400 numbers, but everybody had a good time. I think that was, it was great to see a lot of people that were in superhero uniforms, and nice 5K, good turnout. Great partnership again, but it was impressive. And I know that we've got some plans for next year, maybe in a different location, but That was a good one. And that, I know that replaced the color run. And it was cheaper. I know that it cost us for the colors, and it cost us for additional cleanup by the city when we do the color run. So this saved us some money. Do want to mention, the spring baseball, softball, in-house soccer, Rams tackle football, and the cheerleading numbers are all up. In terms of registered participants, for this year over 2023. So I will credit that to, Dan and his people. The Parks Plus membership, Ray and I are members. I don't know about anybody else, but those numbers are still solid. I did attend our district-wide safety fair. Mike, that was a nice job by staff. And I know that staff was, if not mandated, they were at least encouraged to come, and you had a great staff turnout.
Oh, they were mandated.
Oh, good for you. That was good. But that was well done. That was interesting. But you had a little bit of everything there, which was kind of cool. COSLI programs for 2023, the attendance was up significantly over 2022. So were the program numbers. I don't want to fail to mention the Arrowhead food and beverage staff. Continues to excel. I got to compliment the staff for the new menu and the presentation that we had at our subcommittee meeting last week. I mean, that was pretty creative menu, and the food was good, and staff did well. And not only, Mike, we need to mention a thanks to Wintrust for using Arrowhead again for their annual March Madness event, but it was really well attended, and staff kept up with it. I think we beat the staff up a little bit with all the people there, but staff did really good. Food was good, and service was great. Golf course, great shape. I've received many compliments about the course conditions, and having looked at the pro shop merchandise and having purchased some, Andy, you and staff did a great job in purchasing. I mean, this even more so than I think in years past. Not that it's been bad in years past, but it was, the stuff's good. So keep selling. That's all I got. Thank you.
Anyone else?
I just wanted to add that we know that everybody's doing the best that they can do for all the departments that they're working in, and we're very appreciative. It shows in our community how great the parks are kept up and the events that we have, and I think people in Wheaton are really, really happy to have such a really good park district team. So thank you for all of your work. And I do want to call out Rob, and I just want to thank you and your staff for getting the rubber chicken out of the drain line at the CAC. I wanted you to know, we do read these things, and I just want to know who found it and what they did with it.
Rob, was that yours?
I believe the chicken was in there from before we purchased the building.
Pretty cool.
It's been in there a long time
What'd you do with it, Rob?
and disposed of.
Oh, that's too bad.
We think John Belushi put it there.
How about it?
Could have happened.
That's great stuff. I wish I'd have done that.
In all seriousness, we do appreciate everything you guys do.
Comments? Anyone else? Any discussion on the subcommittee reports? That's all we've got for tonight.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by me, a second by Byers to adjourn. Mike?
All in favor?
Thank you, staff.
Which is usual.